Thank you for the very generous introduction. I didn't know that that was the reason why they asked for my resume. Uh, I would just like to be known as one of you guys, that's true. I was exactly in your spot not so long ago. I started working just last October, and the experience has been really great. But I always look back to my years as a student, and probably the purpose of them, the EMS officers, inviting me today is for me to share some of my experiences that I have had during my college days here in De La Salle University, as well as share with you some insights on how you can survive or how could you do well here in De La Salle University as you pursue your industrial engineering degree. Okay, so do we have the presentation? So I entitled the message or the presentation as Understanding Industrial Engineering. Because when I entered De La Salle University, I didn't really choose industrial engineering. This is what happened. I graduated from Philippine Science High School, and back then, anyone from Philippine Science High School? Yeah. Right. So that time, I was really looking forward to study in University of the Philippines, where most of my friends will be going to, of course, in that university. And then sabi ng tatay ko, libre naman yung entrance exam sa De La Salle University for PSI students. So why not try? So sabi ko, natatakot ako actually na mag-De La Salle University kasi baka yung mga tao konyo or baka masyadong, baka hindi ko kaya, hindi ako makalevel kagaya nila. So, to cut the long story short, I tried De La Salle University. And when I'm looking into the application form, I just chose one of the longest names or name ng degree. So nakita ko Bachelor of Science in Industrial Management Engineering, minor in Service Management. Whoa, nosebleed, parang ganda pakinggan. So that's why I chose IE, not knowing what really IE is all about. Now, if I will ask each of you today, who can confidently say what IE is all about? Sino kaya sa atin ngayon yung nakaupo dito na nung habang nag-a-apply siya ng entrance exam sa De La Salle University or in any other university, he really knows or alam niya na industrial engineering yung kukunin niya kasi alam niya kung anong industrial engineering at gusto niya ang industrial engineering. Let's have a show of hands. There's one. Okay. Actually, I told a while ago that I'm already working, no? So I brought some of our products here just to have an interaction because I want to know some of you as well. So for those who raised their hands, can I just hear some of the words why you think industrial engineering is for you? Or what is your idea of industrial engineering? Sige, maybe some of the officers can help me help the students. So there is a mic there. So anyone who can just share. Ayan.
It's about being efficient.
About being?
Efficient.
Efficient. Okay, thank you. Let's give him a round of applause. What's your name?
Keith.
Keith. Someone please give him products. One more guy. Okay, one there. Could you just tell me something about why you chose IE? Okay.
Because IE simplifies processes.
Okay. Thank you for that. Let's give him a round of applause. Actually say because you at this early stage in your college years, you already really know what industrial engineering is, and that is good. As you progress in your college days, as you progress here in university, you would know more about industrial engineering. And so probably today I would share with you what I got from 4 years and 1 term here in De La Salle University under these professors that we have here today. So the question that we would try to answer is this. Next slide, please. What is industrial engineering? So I cannot say that what I would be sharing to you is the exact or what is really industrial engineering. It will not explain everything about industrial engineering, but this is what I got after my 4 years in water here in this university. So I will be sharing my own experiences. I will be sharing kung ano yung naiintindihan ko about industrial engineering and what I am doing now as I apply the concepts and tools that I have learned for the past years. Okay, so this is what we will do. I made some, I will be sharing to you four things about industrial engineering. What is industrial engineering for me? And I hope you would get something, you would get more idea about what you will be taking for the next years of your life. So this is the first one. I know it's easy. Some of you would already know what this concept is. So, or what this word is. So I would challenging anyone who knows the answer to come again in front. And again, you will be receiving a prize. So did you please give the two guys who already answered? Yeah. There. Yeah, we have Toblerone, Cadbury, Oreo, Cheese Whiz, Chips Ahoy. No, sige, anyone? Anyone who knows? Okay, the girl in red. Please step up. What do you think is this word? Industrial engineering is this. Anyone who comes first to the mic?
Improvement.
Improvement. Is it correct? Next slide, please. Please give me a prize. Okay. For me, industrial engineering is all about improvement. This is one of my favorite quote about IEs. Listen. They say that engineers make things, but industrial engineers make things better. Sabihin nyo nga, engineers make things.
Engineers make things,
But industrial engineers make things better.
but industrial engineers make things better.
Okay. So some of the engineers, or most of the engineers, what they do is they invent things, they design things, okay? But most of the time, when it is being used by people, or kapag ginagamit na, or kapag nasa market na, most of the time, we find improvements, or we find opportunities to improve the products, or the services that we do. And that's where industrial engineering comes in. We do improvement. We try to make things better for people. We try to make it faster. We want to make it easier for people to use. And that is what we do. And how do we improve things? So you say, Jerome, industrial engineers improve things. But how do we exactly improve things? Okay, so the next slide a simple diagram would show us this cycle, which is PDCA cycle. Plan, do, check, act cycle. So for planning, for example, we see a system or we see a process. So what industrial engineers do is we identify an opportunity and plan for change. When we see a process, when we see a thing, or when we see a system, we try to identify what possible things can we do. We plan on how we can improve it. Next, we do. We do and implement the change that we want to implement in order for the system or the process or a thing to be better. And we usually apply it in a smaller scale. And then we act, or we check first. We use data to analyze the results of change and determine whether it made a difference. Or if what we think, if the solution that we think would really solve the problem. We try to check if it will really work. And if it worked, we act. If the change was successful, we implement it on a wider scale and continuously assess the results. If the change did not work, we begin the cycle again. So you can see the diagram is a cycle. So we do continuous improvement. We do not just want to improve things. After improving things, we assess if the improvements are correct. And then when we find more opportunities or more challenges, then we solve again and we improve it, and then we improve again. And that goes into a cycle. And we do it continuously. So this is the first thing for me. Industrial engineering is all about improvement. So if you are a critical thinker, if you want to solve a problem, then this is really the right place for you. So let me just share a short story that I encountered. So probably this would give you a clearer sense of what